Welcome back to Warcraft 3. It's a big day today because we have completed Reign of Chaos. We did the Exodus of the Horde, where Thrall left Lordaeron, the Scourge of Lordaeron, where Arthas descended into madness, the Path of the Damned, where Arthas launched the Scourge invasion, and Kel'Thuzad brought Archimonde into Azeroth. The invasion of Kalimdor, where Thrall set out on creating a new horde in a new continent, and Eternity's End, where the mortal races teamed up to destroy the Burning Legion. But the work is not yet done. Just because Archimonde is gone doesn't mean the threat is at an end, so we're going to be starting on the expansion pack of Warcraft 3, titled The Frozen Throne, starting with the Sentinels campaign, Terror of the Tides. Let's get started.
Betrayer. In truth, it was I who was betrayed. Still I am hunted. Still I am hated. Now my blind eyes see what others cannot. That sometimes the hand of fate must be forced. Us.
Pretty good start. Chapter 1, Rise of the Naga. Ooh. Though the Demon Lord Archimonde and the Burning Legion were finally defeated at the Battle of Mount Hyjal, much of Ashenvale Forest remains tainted by foul demonic energies. The combined efforts of both the Druids and the Sentinels have brought a tenuous peace to the Northlands, but dark creatures still lurk within the shadowed woods. In this perilous time, Maev's Shadow Song, the warden who once guarded Illidan's Barrow prison, has come forth to hunt her dangerous prey, and chain him once again beneath the cold earth. We are in the lands of Ashara. Let's go.
These tracks are fresh, but they split off in opposite directions. Illidan must be getting help from someone.
Your orders, mistress.
You Watchers split up into two parties. Scour the woods. Find what you can. We'll meet you further up the coast. Remember, sisters, if you find Illidan, do not attempt to take him without the rest of us. He is far too dangerous to tackle alone.
Yes, mistress.
The rest of you, follow me.
Alright, here we go.
We're wasting time.
Maiev Shadowsong.
Justice will
So,
be done.
she
I
is
can
a
wait no
warden
longer.
hero. We have to follow Illidan's trail, and Maiev must survive. She is a warden. She volunteered, actually, to be
guilty
the
will
guardian
suffer.
of Illidan's prison once it was decided that he would be imprisoned for the rest of his life. She gladly picked up the glaive and became the first Night Elf Warden, and founded the organization known as the Watchers, who are essentially the Night Elf prison keepers. Excuse me. So she's an agility-based hero, like most Night Elf heroes. She has Fan of Knives, which just does area damage around her, and she has Blink, which allows her to teleport. Blink is going to be really useful for us. I'm going to prioritize upgrading it. At level 1, it has a 10-second cooldown for 50 mana. At level 2, it has a 10-second cooldown for 10 mana. And at level 3, it has a 1-second cooldown for 10 mana. So you can use it effectively just constantly. It's really good.
For the Watchers.
We also have this interesting purple
My
huntress.
village has been razed.
Yes, indeed. This purple huntress
My
is
watchers are
Nisha.
As you wish.
She is a character who gets more development in the books, I think. I haven't actually read the Illidan book. I think she's featured in it, though. I could be wrong. But fans have speculated that her and Maiev are kind of a couple. I don't know if that's been confirmed. It might have been in later content, but I don't know for sure.
The end
The
draws
bodies have
near.
been mutilated. Do you suppose demons did this?
Illidan's stench hangs heavily over this place. But those tracks were not made by any demons I know of. Be wary, my sisters. There's no telling what horrors Illidan has called to his side. I will finish the hunt.
Maiev is
Guilty will suffer.
very,
Ashal Theridas.
very interested
I can wait
in
no longer.
trying to
Now is
find
the
Illidan
time.
and imprison
The end
him.
draws near.
Because that was kind of her main job. That's what she's been doing for 10,000
Illidan
years.
is out there somewhere. I will finish the hunt. I will finish the hunt.
Yes, you
The
will.
end draws near.
Here's a new thing with Frozen Throne is that they added runes that you can pick up for one-time use.
The hunt awaits.
And Murgles. They changed Murlocs to Murgles in this expansion. I'm not sure why they did that.
Now is the time. We must hurry.
I'm not sure if there's a reason. But yeah, we have Murgles now.
I can wait no longer.
Not to be confused with
Illidan is out
Murghouls,
there
who are
somewhere. We're wasting
undead
time.
Murlocs. So here, we'll
guilty
use the rest
will
of
suffer.
lesser healing, I
Now
should
is the
say.
time. We're wasting time.
Another
here.
thing that
The
I'll
end
talk about
draws
as we
near.
go is all the Frozen Throne
I can
changes
wait
that they
no
made to the
longer.
game. I'm gonna
I
blink
will
over here.
Finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer for
Die.
justice.
One thing they did is they completely revamped the damage and armor system. So heroes now have their own hero damage, which it does normal damage to everything but reduced damage to buildings.
For the Watchers.
They still have the hero armor.
Justice.
Mana.
Hunt. Ashal Theridas.
And then they also
Guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer.
added a new armor type called the unarmored armor type, which I don't have on any of my guys right now. And they also, most units got an armor, they went to the next level of armor. So archers used to be light armor, they're now medium. And medium, instead of taking full damage from everything, it takes extra damage from normal and reduced damage from piercing, magic, and siege. Magic is another damage type that they added.
I am the blade
And
of the gods.
heavy, instead of just taking extra from piercing, it takes extra from magic instead now. But like I said when I first
Justice
talked about the
will
armor
be
system,
done.
it's quite
Now
complicated
is
and
the
takes a
time.
while to get into, and it's not really important for our situation.
Now is the time.
So there's Phantom
I
Knives.
will finish the hunt.
Murgle Clam Trapper.
The hunt
Yes,
awaits.
indeed.
The end draws near. I can
don't
wait
think-
no longer.
You can actually blink a really
The
long
guilty will
way.
suffer.
It's pretty cool.
I will finish the hunt. The end draws near.
Alright, let's get a move on.
We must hurry. Now
We
is the
do
time.
must, or
I
we
can
do
wait no longer.
have to, what?
Now is the time.
Yes, we must hurry.
The guilty will suffer.
Oh, here we go.
Mistress, the furbolgs have succumbed to the forest's corruption. It's as if they've lost themselves to mindless rage.
Their tribe suffered greatly during the Legion's invasion. They cannot be saved.
Once again, furbolgs
Illidan
just
is out
don't
there
get fun
somewhere.
in Warcraft 3.
Suspected. Their whole race has gone mad. Slay them all. We're wasting
Alright,
time here.
here's a statue of Cenarius.
wait
I
no
always find that
longer.
kind of cool. And behind him is a Jade Ring, which gives +1 agility. Oh shit.
The hunt.
Moonlight shines
Illidan is out there somewhere.
sent alike.
I will finish the hunt. Ashal Theridas.
Ashal Veritas.
Justice.
I'm gonna do a lot of exploring in these Frozen Throne maps because I've never actually gone through the campaign and tried to like explore every single nook and cranny of every map.
Draws near.
And I kind of want to do that this time just to see what kind of secrets we can discover
The guilty will suffer.
together.
The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer.
Sorry, Furbolg.
Now is the time.
You didn't deserve
The
this.
Legion's corruption still grips the land. I will finish the hunt.
I don't think there's anything back here.
We're wasting time here. The
Oh shoot.
The satyrs are attacking! Drive the foul brutes back!
Wretched fools! You cannot stop the Master. His is the hand of glory. His will shall be done.
So, Illidan sent you foul satyrs to slow us down. He must be getting desperate. Hurry.
It's
I can
interesting
wait
that
no
the
longer.
satyrs
I
are
will
helping
finish the
Illidan.
hunt. The
If you saw in the
guilty
opening
will suffer.
cinematic, Illidan had with he was sporting some new.
Mr. Shadowsong, we're lucky to have found you.
Report.
Our watchers are ready. My party was attacked by a bloodthirsty wildkin. Apparently, Illidan's passing drove the creature mad. There's no telling how many more innocents it might harm.
This madness must end. We will find the creature and put it down.
Yeah, do a little chicken thing. Alright, so we gotta slay an enraged wildkin. As I was saying, Illidan in the opening cinematic was
We're
sporting a new
wasting
pair
time
of
here.
horns and wings.
Illidan's new minions struck here as well. They're bloodthirsty and fearless, whoever they are. Now is the
Indeed.
time.
We'll talk about them in a minute.
The hunt awaits.
So yeah, the Huntresses and the Dryads have unarmored, so they take extra from piercing and siege.
Justice will be done. The end draws near.
And piercing now does extra to unarmored and light armor, and reduced to fortified medium and
Illidan is
heroes.
out there somewhere. I can wait no longer.
I won't talk too much more about it.
The hunt
We also gotta
awaits.
level up, so I'm gonna grab Blink
We're
level 2.
wasting time here.
Her other option she can get is Shadow Strike, which is a point and click. It deals
That's the
initial
creature
damage.
we're
Oh
after.
fuck.
Slay it quickly and put it out of its misery.
And he's running away. Okay.
I will
It
finish
does
the
initial
hunt.
damage and then damage over time for an increasing length of time depending on its level. So all of my
Illidan is
abilities are
out
really
there
good,
somewhere.
but I'm gonna focus on Blink and then Fan of Knives.
Justice will be done.
position.
The guilty will suffer. We're wasting time here. The hunt awaits.
I'm gonna do something a little cheeky here.
We must hurry.
Are we being invaded?
Justice
No,
will
don't
be
do
done.
that.
Illidan is out
Don't
there
do that.
somewhere.
This is
We're
whatever.
wasting
I
time.
tried to make like an invisible
We must
wall,
hurry.
but
Now is the time.
whatever. So we got a Tome of
For the
Agility out of that.
Watchers. The hunt
God, did a lot of
awaits.
damage.
For justice. We're wasting time here.
And there we go,
Guilty
that'll
will
help.
suffer. Illidan is out there somewhere.
And mana.
Now is the
Alright.
time. I can wait no longer. I will finish the hunt. The end draws near. I will finish the hunt.
And greater healing.
The guilty will suffer.
Cool.
The end draws
What
near.
else do we got? Here we
There,
go.
Mistress. Those must be the creatures we're after.
Wretched night elves, you are no match for Naga.
Naga.
Okay.
Many craven races have tempted our wrath over the centuries. None have survived.
Wretched woman, we will retake the surface world and put an end to your vile race once and for all.
Alright, the Naga are a new race that was introduced in the Frozen Throne. And I'll talk more about them as we learn more about them, because
I can wait no longer.
at the time, like, people playing this, they didn't know what these guys were. Even though Nagas have become kind of they've become ubiquitous with the Warcraft universe.
I can wait no longer. These poor folk were slain just like the others. Illidan has much to answer for. He'll wish he were still chained in his cell when I get through with him.
But these wrecks, why would they destroy ships?
I don't know. Wait. He may have taken to the sea. Hurry, sisters. The port of Nindis lies to the north. Perhaps there we can find a ship and set sail after Illidan.
That is a good idea that I will do once I do some treasure hunting.
Hurry. Illidan is out there somewhere.
Tomb of Strength.
The end draws near. Now is the time.
I'm pretty sure this building has nothing in it. I always go through the effort of destroying it, and I'm disappointed that there's nothing in it.
Justice will be done.
So we'll move on.
Now is the time. We're wasting time here.
One thing I will say about the Naga is that in Frozen Throne, they are an incredibly powerful race. They're not a race you can play, sort of like the High Elves, but they're a race for the campaign. They have their own buildings, their own units, and they're very powerful. It really adds a level of challenge to the campaign. You have to fight these guys. Claws of attack +3, nice.
Now is the time. I will finish the hunt. I will finish the hunt. Now is the time.
More spiders, fuck.
I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer. For justice.
Alright, here we go. Trick shot.
I will finish the hunt.
Spider ring,
The
nice.
guilty will suffer.
That is another +1 agility.
Illidan is out there somewhere. Justice will be
Might want
done.
to save the rest of my mana though. This fan of knives is pretty
The
expensive.
hunt awaits. I can wait no longer.
let's move
now
in.
is the time.
Oh, but
The
it's
end
so
draws near.
tempting to use it here. Whatever. Yeah. Murgle Cliff Runners.
We're wasting time here. I will finish the hunt.
Damn Murgles.
The guilty will suffer. The
Oh,
end
hello.
draws near. Illidan is out there somewhere.
Make it fast.
Satyrs.
Hurry. I can wait
There's
no
some
longer.
mana.
Mr. Shadow Song, thank Eileen. A band of satyrs captured the rest of my party. The twisted brutes are holding them in the nearby woods.
We will find them.
Of course, we can't leave people
The
behind.
guilty will suffer. The
Search and
end
rescue.
draws near. I will finish the
Ah,
hunt.
come back here.
Now is the time.
Night of Watchers. I knew there were more of them skulking around out there.
You will release my warriors immediately.
I think not, woman. The master tires of your games.
The chase ends here. We killed him.
I can wait no longer.
Die.
We're wasting time here.
There we go. Alright.
Illidan is out there somewhere. Fair enough.
By the light of the moon. Hi.
We're wasting time here.
Alright, we got a pretty nice force of
The hunt
soldiers.
awaits. We're getting close. I smell something vile upon the wind. We'll finish the hunt.
You have a Riku nose.
Justice will be done.
What is nature's
Alright.
style?
Quickly, you fools. The ships must be burned. The master doesn't wish to be followed.
I can cannot allow Illidan to escape again. We must slay those Naga before they burn the ships.
You are too late, little warning. The Master has already set sail for distant shores. However, he wished to thank you for the hospitality you provided during his imprisonment. He asked us to repay you in kind.
You're certainly welcome to try, monster. The hunt awaits.
Alright.
Justice.
They are destroying the boats. We need to stop that. Thankfully, they actually give us a full MP bar, which is kind of cool. Oh, there's one boat. We need at least 2 ships to survive. These are the Kuaddles. They are so ridiculously broken, it's not even funny. That's a Myrmidon. He is so ridiculously broken, it's not even funny.
Illidan is out there somewhere. Justice will be done. Illidan is out there somewhere.
By the light of the moon, burn! Look at that. Look how much damage he does. 1080 health.
Behind him.
There we go.
What is nature's call?
We did it.
Mistress, do you believe we can defeat Illidan even if we find him?
Illidan has grown powerful. Of that, there is no doubt. He consumed the energies of the skull of Gul'dan. Now he is neither night elf nor demon, but something more.
Mistress, why would the Naga harbor so much hatred for us?
We must trust time to reveal all things. Now hurry. Illidan has a considerable lead on us. We must capture him before he causes any more harm.
Alright. Now, we're only 22 minutes, but I don't think I'm actually going to do the next episode, because it is going to be, or the next mission, I should say, because it's going to be a long one. So, we'll leave it a short one for now. But we will definitely find out what Illidan's up to next episode.